It is.
Something happened with my camera, and you could see me, but I couldn't see you. It was so weird.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But it's just weird.
Yeah.
Everything.
Anyways, what happened was we are off the grid. So yeah, we're I'm in my mother's cabin on the mountain, in the forest. It's beautiful. I cooked my breakfast outside, and it's just a beautiful morning and listening to the birds.
What did you
And
cook?
but I was just oatmeal. I have oatmeal. It's called muesli. It's oatmeal with all this good stuff in it, pumpkin seeds and chia seeds and slices of almond. I mean, it's got all sorts of stuff in it. And you know what? I mean, hi, Diane. Hi, Anita. Welcome. And Giovanna. People are finding us now. Auntie Vaughn. Well, not to be too TMI, but about 3 weeks ago, I went for a colonoscopy. At our age, we have to do that.
Well,
And especially since my two sisters are very close in age to me.
But did you have blood in your stool test? Did you have blood in your test? And they did
both. No. No. My family history is my two sisters. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, your mouth is moving,
my two sisters have had. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm on my cell phone. Maybe the signal's not very strong. Oh, no, I'm getting a good signal now. Is it better now?
It's better now.
I'm on
while you're talking, it's off. But that's okay. We can live with that.
Oh, okay. I was beginning to explain. I was drying my hair. Now I'm off the grid. So I have generator and I have a big bank of batteries, right? And solar panels. So this morning I was drying my hair, but my ex-husband started to use the log splitter. He didn't say to me, and that's a real draw with the hair dryer and the log splitter. And he cacked out the inverter. So I had no power. So right now I'm on my cell phone signal, but I have a here, I'll pull it up. Here's my backup power.
I used to have those.
So I got it all. Anyways,
is that why he's your ex-husband?
Yeah. You know what? He's my best friend. We just can't be married.
That's fine.
We just can't be married. Yeah, exactly. No, he's too controlling, and I got enough of that. I like my independence. What were we talking about? So the power outage. Yeah, so it could be, maybe my voice is not synced properly because of the lag is much better now. Okay, great. All right. Oh, I was talking about I won't say much about it, but the colonoscopy, because my two sisters have had colon cancer. And I've been putting it off for years.
Are they still with us?
They beat it. Yeah. Yeah. And my sister-in-law is battling cancer for the second time. The first time she had it was colon cancer. So a lot of it in my family. So I finally said to my GP, okay, send me for a test. So I did it. It was fine, Linda. I didn't feel anything. And I watched the screen. And what I'm getting at is what I cooked for breakfast this morning, the muesli. Well, I've been eating oatmeal since a kid. My colon, he says, it's as clean as a whistle.
Good for you, girlfriend.
Yeah.
I love oatmeal.
And I could see on the monitor that it was clean as a whistle. That's my love texting me. So, anyways, what would you? I've got some political prayers. Well, that was a slip.
And that too.
That too. Hi, Mary. Hi, Key of Love. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Seascape, DC, and Cat 01, and 2 Yorkies later. Oh, I like that name. Yeah, I live in paradise here. It's my mother's cabin, and I feel her all the time.
How long have you lived there?
Since 2013. She passed she wasn't living here when she passed. She passed in 2015. I still miss her every day.
I imagine, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she
God,
was
my mom
into,
died in 2011, so it's been quite a while.
yeah, yeah, 2015 for me. But she was back in the late 60s. I mean, she got into health food and also spiritual stuff. So I was a teenager, so I kind of grew up with this.
Isn't that
And
fantastic?
yeah, yeah, her and my aunt. So I've been able to talk about this all my life, which is really nice because I can't talk about this kind of stuff with everybody.
When we were young, my mom made 3 squares a day, home cooked meals all the
Yep,
time.
my mom did
Not
too.
not overdoing with the butter, but actually, we did good. It's later with fast foods when that came in. And when my boys were young, I kept feeding them fast foods. What a terrible mom. Because that's the only thing they wanted to eat, but I should have forced them to eat right.
I think I swear they put something in it that causes the addiction, right?
I don't
Like,
know, but
well, back in the 60s and 70s, early 70s, our cat was so addicted to a particular kind of kibble. And I found out later they do put stuff in the cat food to make them addicted. Yeah, addicted to it. I don't know if they do that now, but they did it back then. Hi, mother of three, and Jo, and Martha, and Wendy, and Mary, and Paisley,
and
and
by
Maria.
the way,
Pretty soon I'm not
last
going to be
week,
able to.
healing prayers to those in Houston.
Yes, yes. What happened? Because I had one viewer say prayers for. Oh, yes, I have it still up here. Oh, what happened there? I don't know if was there
It was
a.
horrible. It wasn't a tornado, but it might as well have been.
Oh
100 mile an hour
wow.
winds, ripping the windows off buildings, tearing trees up, houses.
Oh
Four
my
dead.
goodness.
4 dead.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I read a book back in the early 90s when we were building our log home. We've got a big, massive log home on the property as well. We don't live there anymore because it's too big, and family lives there now. Um, but we were building it, and I read this book by Mary Summer-Rain. You'll have to pick it up sometime. And she spent a whole lot of time with this elder called No Eyes. She was born blind. She was actually born with no eyes. And they would go out into the ether, they would go out of body experiences and outside of time and that sort of thing. But what they prediction for the earth for the times now is just what's happening. They predicted forest fires and hurricanes and tornadoes and volcanic eruptions and earthquakes and drought and all that stuff I read about back in the early 90s. And my kids were small, and it scared the bejesus out of me
Well,
so
let me
much.
tell you, my guys, when my 2024 prediction in 23 said, look out, floods, fires,
Yes.
hurricanes. And by the way, the night before, my cousin died at 4 a.m. yesterday morning. So before I got the news that she had died, I had the dream of the worst volcano.
Oh my
It was
God.
spewing like a Dickens. And that black, smoke up in the air, and it was totally blocking out the sun. And in the
Oh,
dream, I'm thinking, we're not going to see the sun for a long time.
yeah.
That was a scary dream. I'm wondering if it's because my cousin died. My cousin suffered with ALS.
Yeah, you said that. So, and you said she probably passed peacefully.
She passed very peacefully. He had
I'm
put her to
so
bed
happy for
around
you.
2 o'clock. She was still with it, but she can't talk and she could barely lift
Yeah,
one arm.
yeah, yeah.
And he suctioned her. What a beautiful husband. Anyway, so he
Aw.
suctioned her, and then he carried her to bed, and he put her on her
Oh.
machine. And he said he kind of heard a beep about 4 o'clock in the morning that the
Hmm.
machine was giving him some sort of signal. So he got up and went and looked. She was passed. She
Oh.
just passed in her sleep.
Oh.
And for ALS, because that's the one thing I worried about. They say it's horrible because you're suffocating.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, well, bless her. And my condolences to you and your family. I did email you and say if you wanted to postpone
Oh no,
today's.
well, I'm
Yeah,
waiting on the family. They're meeting at the mortuary. Her body's at the Comanche funeral
right.
home
And where's that? What state is that in?
Lawton, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, right.
So as soon as I get word what day the funeral is, I that's why I thought we couldn't do the show, because I
Yeah,
thought it was
yeah.
10 a.m. I have to start with getting airline
Oh,
and
yeah,
hotel
it's a big
stuff.
deal. Yeah, big deal. Yeah. I know. I was just reading, actually, I took a picture of it. It was, I get a lot of Substack.
Yeah,
I'm,
I did too. By the way,
yeah,
Irene, yes, I remember TV dinners.
yes.
She said,
Oh,
I used
I
to
was,
think that was a treat.
yeah. You know, getting back to that, and my mother, she was a health food nut and she was a gourmet cook. And when we went to the grocery store, we shopped entirely around the outside where all the fresh stuff was, the packaged stuff and the packaged meals and the KD and that kind of stuff. We didn't buy any of that. She made everything from scratch. She was an amazing cook.
That's
Amazing.
wonderful. That's wonderful. How about you? Are you a
Yeah.
good cook?
Yeah. I'm a good cook. I'm just not as passionate as her. Yeah. No, I can throw together a really good meal. And especially if I've got a lot of people over, I can do a turkey dinner or a roast beef dinner like in my sleep. Like it's just I've been
That's
doing
like
it since I was a kid.
my grandma was from Mississippi,
Hmm.
and she could cook. Oh my God. I remember
Yeah.
just being in there cooking.
Well, around the dinner table, especially when we had guests over, there was no conversation. Everybody was going, oh, this tastes so good. I miss my mom so much. She
Yeah.
was a great gal. Okay,
My
well, why
mom
don't you,
couldn't boil water, and then she ended up being an excellent cook.
isn't that
But she
funny?
couldn't boil water when Dad met her.
My brother, he married a woman who just didn't cook at all. And he phones our mother up and says, "What am I going to do? She won't cook anything." And my mother had no sympathy. She said, "Then learn how to cook."
Oh.
And he did. And he
My
became
grandma taught my
a
mom how to.
wonderful cook.
Yeah.
He became a wonderful cook. He was the one, like Thanksgiving dinners, the big turkey meal, making pumpkin pie. Yeah, he is an excellent cook. So good advice from mom. Well, learn how to cook then. Stop
Well,
complaining.
now everybody's hungry. Now everybody was hungry.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do some political questions?
Sure.
Okay. I have some here, and people can put them in the chat here, and if I see them, then I will start them. I can't promise we'll get to them. I wrote some down here. Oh, the New York election. By the way, as you know, I'm Canadian, but we watch the U.S. politics, just like Lena Rodriguez from Australia that watches carefully. She knows she's very knowledgeable, but it's because when the U.S. sneezes, the rest of the world gets a cold. So we watch what's going on pretty closely. So the New York election fraud trial, or the hush money trial. What is the energy around the possibility there might be a hung jury, like 11-1, that one juror that might hold
I can
out?
only tell you what my guides told me.
And what did they say?
He guilty.
Oh, okay, so it's
But
not
are
going to be a
they
problem.
saying guilty? The main thing is the outcome is guilty. So it could be hung jury. They go back and try him again, and he's guilty.
Yes, that was my other follow-up question, is if there's a hung jury, then will they try him again really quickly, like before the election?
I'm sure they will.
Okay, your guides say
I
that?
felt guilty before the election. Oh, he's going to call it a con and everything.
Of course, of course, of course. Oh my gosh. So, and how does because Blanche did, he did the cross, over the last number of days of Cohen's testimony. And Cohen's not an angel. He's lied.
Yeah.
And So he's been caught in a few lies. How's the jury feeling about that? Are they still mostly I think he's telling the
According
truth?
to the people in the audience looking at the jury, they can tell that they're pro Cohen.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
looking at that other guy like they're not all that happy with him. They're thinking he's overkill.
Overkill. You mean Blanche, the
Yeah,
lawyer?
overkill.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, he was asking questions about stuff that has nothing to do with the crime that Trump committed. I mean, they've got him hands down. They've got the documentation. They've got Weisel, Weiselberg's handwriting on that invoice.
And let me tell you, one of the
And
best
on the recording, right?
one of the best people that came up was Pecker. He was an excellent witness. Stormy was an excellent witness. They don't have to, even if they disregard Cohen, they still got enough to put him, because they've got, like you said, documentation.
Oh, yeah, the documentation. Yeah, they got him hands down.
Is it true you called me effing something?
Yeah.
Blah, blah. And he said,
that sounds like me. And good for him for keeping his cool, because he can be really bombastic at times, right?
Oh,
he's
really
always like a true New Yorker. He's always yelling, like you on his podcasts or interviews on the news shows. He's always, his voice is loud, but he kept his cool. Good for him. Good for him.
May I say, there's two things I want to add to this.
Yes.
One is when the cross person was talking to Stormy, he said, and did you notice that Donald Trump came up in the top something on the golf game? That was from Trump. He wanted people to know that he was this.
Of course.
And I said that he wanted to show off while she was on. And Stormy said, I have.
Oh. Did something happen here? Are we still, can you guys still hear me? I don't know what happened to, oh, there she is.
How rude.
What happened there? What did you do?
I don't know. It's just weird. The energy is weird.
It is weird. Well, look at all the problems I had this morning. Like, I've never had, do you know what? We've been off the grid since 1988. And what happened this morning has never happened before.
Yeah. And so that was for the audience. They're doing a lot of stuff for the audience.
I know. They're bringing up, he is, made me think, a lot of these people that go into politics, I mean, there's a lot of good people, but it makes you think, like, what is behind the reason that they go into politics? I think that there's a lot of narcissists, I think, in politics. Yeah.
And they make a lot of money too. And even the Democrats are making money off, when they're on some committee and they know something's getting ready to fall. It's illegal and they still do it.
Yeah. I guess the temptation is very great. Now that leads me to another question that I have of some of the really great people that we have, for example, in the Congress, like AOC. I read an article where Biden is kind of taking her under his wing, like she's becoming less left, and getting more centrist, and he's taking her under his wing because he recognizes that she is so intelligent and she is a force.
So intelligent. Did you see her fight with Marjorie Taylor Greene?
No. When lately, you mean?
Marjorie Taylor Greene asked if anybody in the committee, by the way, they changed their meeting because they all wanted to be with Trump to 8:30 at night. And Marjorie Taylor Greene wanted to know if any of the Democrats were in business with Marshawn's wife. And beautiful Black woman, what's her name? She's smart. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
She made some sort of comment like, what? She goes, your eyelashes are getting in your way. And everybody was objection, objection, and then they wanted it struck. She refused to apologize. It's on, if you Google it, look at YouTube, you guys. It's
I
on every
will.
station.
Oh my God.
And then so the one congressperson said, well, you know, they weren't good. They were acting like it was okay for her to say that. She said, so if I say that Marjorie Taylor Greene is a bleach blonde, awkward butch body, something, and that's going to be okay. And then AOC jumped in and told Marjorie Taylor Greene, oh, baby girl. Sorry. I kept it on in case it was Oklahoma. It
Yeah,
says
yeah, no, I understand. And please go, you know, if you need to go.
So, oh, girl, that was such a fight. Oh, you got to go look at it.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
You guys, it was a good thing I wasn't there.
You would have been dishing it. You would have been dishing it out, girlfriend, and I'd be close behind you.
But she's gone off the wall. She's not doing anything for the Republicans.
And besides the money, why do you think a person like her would go into politics? I mean, she's doesn't have the intelligence for it.
Somebody said she was upset and jealous that Trump did not invite her to the.
Yeah.
But she may still go. I don't know if that's true.
No, but why would she go into politics? Is it just the celebrity status? Is it just
and it's money? That's why Bobart is so going to be so crushed when she doesn't win, because she needed at least to be in there twice or 3 times to get the benefits. She's not going to be in there again. I'm on the fence with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Did you ever look at her?
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah.
On the fence. In what way on the fence?
What Marjorie, Leslie said MTG was racist with that eyelash. Oh, she's as racist.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
She just forgets to wear a hood when she comes
You asked me, have I ever looked at
Marjorie Taylor Greene? Will she win again as a congressperson?
Well, you know what? Okay. You know what I've never understood, if you could explain this to me as a Canadian, why is there elections every 2 years? That's insane.
I don't know.
That's crazy. I mean, they're always in
with the senators.
With the Senate, it's 6 years. Yeah, and that makes sense. But every 2 years. Okay, let's look at her. Is she going to win the election?
Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to win? And the guy that's running against her, I heard he's pretty good. Let's look at her numbers.
What do you get?
Let me look real quick.
Yeah. Oh, I see her spitting nails.
Really?
I don't think she's very happy. So let's see.
Well, they're saying she's not looking good.
No.
But can we I thought she was going to lose last time and she won. You know, those Georgians, they like her.
Yeah. Damn it. I think she might.
Hi, Hilda. What do you think? She might win?
I think it's too soon to tell.
There's a man running against her.
Yeah. I mean, I get
people are giving him money to help him try to beat this woman.
This is what I've got. The Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it's all about the money for her, but she's worried.
I think
she's very emotional. But then, then there's the Strength card.
But let me tell you, this is what I picked up about her. It's okay if she wins, because she'll be sitting in the corner because she'll be outvoted. But don't forget, as soon as I
Oh,
get Trump on January 6th, Jack is going to go back and grab all those insurrectionists. And she's one of them.
yes. Oh, yes. Well, let's read in that. Is she going to get, is she going to be found guilty regarding her
For January
involvement
6th.
with January 6th?
Then I'd love to know what you feel about that Supreme Court justice having the flag upside down in front of his house for a week.
Oh, I read that. I was going to ask you about that.
I haven't looked
I
at
mean,
it
he
yet.
claimed that his wife put it out, and it was because the neighbors were saying, awful things to her. But oh my gosh, that shows his true colors.
He's not supposed to be like that. I don't care who told him what.
No, and his family should
he would have said, "Take it down.
Take it down right away." And how dare you put me in that position, right? Oh my gosh.
Let's take a look about Jack Smith and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And Marjorie Taylor Greene, is she going to be?
Ooh, she's going to be shocked. I think she already knows what's coming.
I wonder if they've already given her a letter of interest.
I know she knows it's going to kill her. Let me tell you, Jack Smith is going to shine a light on her so bright, it's going to blind her.
Oh, look. Energy of the reading. 10 of Swords. I'm using Lena's.
After the other.
Yep.
And they can scream, this was a setup or whatever till the cows come home. But by then, America has switched. America's not into conspiracies.
And the card underneath the bottom of the deck is decision. I think the decision will go against her. But the first card I've got, the Four of Cups, like I think she's going to try to wiggle her way out of it, some sort of offer, but no, we're not going to take it. Yeah, she's going to try to throw, look over there, squirrel, but she can't deny that she worked with Trump. She's going to lose the battle.
And they really feel like they say they know who the bomber is. And I bet you Jack is not. Yeah. It looks like it might be Marjorie Taylor Greene because whoever it was is wearing the exact same shoes Marjorie wears.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They have pictures. They show the picture of shoes, tennis shoes that Marjorie's wearing, and the same shoes are on the bomber.
Oh.
So something will come up. You guys just hold.
Okay, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene, the bomber. Yeah, I do the same thing that Cash Peters does. He does the strength test. So yes, no answer. And so is Marjorie Taylor Greene, is she the bomber? I get a yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, could very well be.
Could very well be. Or knows the bomber or put them up to it. Anyways. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up about that flag. I was that threw me for a loop. Oh my God. I mean, the Supreme Court, they're supposed to be so apolitical. And I'm wondering, here's a question.
And George Bush put him in office.
Yes.
George Bush put him in office.
Do you think, will there be, this is, if you could ask your spirit guides, will there be a time when the Supreme Court will not be so biased politically? Like, will they get to the, will they actually get back to the law?
Okay. What's the question again?
Well, just will there be a time when the Supreme Court will behave in an apolitical way?
Yeah, well, they're going to also impeach Kavanaugh, and I think Alito.
Yeah,
and I think Thomas is going to step down because something else is going. It might be when Jack Smith starts pulling in all these people, and his wife is going to be Thomas's wife is going to be one of the people he pulls in.
Oh, I have to. This is, there's an update on Bolo for the blonde beach blonde man, butch body. I'm so
Bad built good body. I love it. Yeah,
Oh, just a minute. Oh, Sterling said,
it was a
didn't
woman.
he say it was a woman? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think it was a woman. Okay, Hyder. All right. What were we doing? Oh, the Supreme Court. What do you think? Do you think it will become?
Yeah, well,
with the
and I don't know how
Supreme
time
Court?
wise how it's going to happen, but I see impeachment hearings. I
Yeah,
definitely saw Kavanaugh sitting before the Senate, and they are flagging these guys lying and saying they wouldn't touch. They're going to turn Roe versus Wade. They're going to codify it when Biden gets in office for the second term.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know, we're really starting, us people who are, Democrats, which would be the liberals. Here, the liberals are more like the Democrats, and we also have the new Democratic Party, the NDP, which is much more far left. And then we have the conservatives, which is self-explanatory. Well, Trudeau, as you know, is liberal, and he's been in for a long time, and they're just getting tired of him. I mean, he's made some blunders for sure. I mean, even I'm mad at him, so people are tired of him. But it looks like Pierre Poilievre, who is a Trump wannabe. I mean, he was talking to, what's that podcaster that is so bad about the the school shooting guy.
Jones?
Yeah, he was talking to him.
But does it look like he'll win?
Well, can we look at that? Some readers have been saying Pierre Poilievre, he's a conservative. I mean, we're going to go. They're in election mode now. I mean, what happens here is it's not a set election. It does have to be within 5 years. But the way they're posturing right now, we know that they're going to throw down the gauntlet soon, and we'll have an election.
So it would be
Pierre
Trudeau
Poilievre,
against him.
yeah. So the liberals against what I wish Trudeau would do is step down and appoint a new leader and have that leader run, because we're just tired of him. Okay, will Pierre Poilievre, Conservatives, win the next Canadian general election?
And by the way, I definitely see hearings, and somebody said, would Alito be punished? Between him and the other worthless sod, that's why Justice Roberts can't do a thing with them. They have their noses up in the air, and they could absolutely care less what you think.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, will that Pierre crazy guy win the next election?
I hear no.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
I hear no. There's some stuff about him that's going to come out.
Oh, he's crazy. And, if Roe versus Wade, we'll have our own abortion fiasco happen if he gets in.
I'm telling you right now, he's not going to win. Look at this.
What's that? I can't see what it is.
The Five of Pentacles.
Oh, good.
Disappointment. There's a stronger man that will beat him out. And also, I feel some sort of scandal. I don't know if it's with his home life or with money.
Well, he strikes me as kind of like Mike, Mikey. What's his name? The leader of the Congress, the speaker.
Johnson.
Yeah. He strikes me a fellow like that, where he's just holier than thou. And
two-faced.
Yeah, two-faced. Yeah, crazy. All
we
right.
think God made him the
Yeah. I'm just going to take a boo at my. Yeah, after this, after Trump is found guilty, and I feel, of the New York hush money trial, the election interference. What do you think is going to be the next big trial? Which one do you think is going to make it through?
I think the one that they're waiting on immunity. I think the one with George Chechkin, with Judge Chechkin.
Yeah, the woman. Yeah.
It might not be an actual trial. It might be the Supreme Court throws it back, but she's able to bring all the witnesses and have a mock trial without a jury, and everybody
Right.
gets to see the evidence.
Okay.
Let me tell
So
you,
if
it's
we
a-
do that, I mean, I don't know the, American justice system. So she has the mock trial. Does that mean she still has to have the real trial?
well, they want to see what he's immune from, so they need all the evidence to see. Yeah, that can be. But the main thing is if she brings out all the details of what they have, then it's
Right.
very unbecoming for Trump.
And we'll be able to, that will all come out and we
Because
will
you
hear
know
about
the
it.
idiots, Thomas and Alito. Oh, he should have full immunity. Otherwise, other presidents in all this years of the United States of America never had to go through this. Never. There was one president who decided he didn't want the Supreme Court to vote that Americans couldn't, we gave land to a tribe and then they found gold in the hills of the Dakotas or wherever. And the natives went and fought with the Supreme Court and said, here's our treaty. They can't come in and just take what they want.
Yeah.
But the president of the United States, after they came back, said, no, yes, you have a treaty. You have to stay off their land. He said, to hell with them. And they went anyway. And that's, I think that became a trail of tears.
What do you think about, it's funny, I guess I'm just so excited to talk to you. All these names are, when I try to think of them, they're just gone. The other woman justice that Trump put in there, who she seems to be waffling as far as going with her conservative colleagues. Oh, what's her name?
Oh,
Amy. Amy, what do you feel about her? She seems to be.
She seems a little, well, of course, she wasn't for abortion.
No, but as far as this
It does
immunity.
seem like she follows the rules.
Pardon me? She what?
She does seem like she follows the rules.
I just have this feeling, though, that she's not going to follow the boys' club.
Yeah.
Let's read on that. As far as
the Senate, she lied to the Senate when she told them she wouldn't touch Roe versus Wade.
I remember that.
Including
Trump
lied when his hearing was.
Yeah.
So that is reason enough to impeach them.
To show you just how, not all people are like me, but I watched the Clarence Thomas hearing, the approval hearing of him being a justice. I remember, and Anita Hill and all that. I watched that very closely.
I saw it on the news. I think I was working as a nurse, so I was working.
Yeah, I was a teacher, but anyways, nurses and teachers, we rock. It's a hard job. Hard job. Okay, I'm just going to ask, if she's the immunity thing, is Amy going to follow the boys' club?
No, I heard no.
You heard no. Okay. Well, then I don't have to throw cards because Linda G said no.
I just heard no. Yes, can be.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you feel that Judkin will be the January 6th trial will be the next big trial.
That's what I hope.
Oh,
and the thing is, he got found guilty with the assault. He got found guilty with stealing money and with the Letitia James.
Yes.
And now he's going to get found guilty on this.
Yes. I know.
I love it.
I didn't listen to the rally or anything like that, but the rally was at the beach, was that New Jersey or something?
New Jersey.
Yeah, but what I did see in clips, I was listening to Trump and oh my God, he's even more off the rails. I mean, he was talking about eating a hot dog and Hector what's that guy's name? Hannibal Lecter. Yeah.
Lecter, Lecter. Great guy. He was a great guy.
Great guy, as if he was real. And but anyways, I heard him going on about other things that were completely and people were leaving in droves. Like I saw the raw footage from Midas leaving in droves. And I'm thinking, okay, what are those guys, those Trump followers going to do? Are they going to vote for, I don't think they'll vote for Biden. Do you think they'll just stay home? A lot of them not vote?
Trump's
Pardon
not
me?
going to win. I don't care which way you slice it.
Yeah. Well, do you think?
You know what? This is the other hit I got, and tell me what you got.
Yeah.
The debate.
Yes, that was my other question.
I'm
Thank you.
almost feeling that they are worried about him debating because he really is
Absolutely.
off the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
He,
I mean,
he
there's all
thinks
that bravado, let's show up for the Rumble. Yeah. But I think his people are scared. Is that what you pick up as well? Because he can't put.
yeah, well, the other thing is, this isn't the Trump we knew in 2016
Oh,
or
no.
2000. There at least was
No.
something there, but
Yeah.
he's just so filled with anger, and
Yeah.
he's losing his mind,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's stumbling with his words. And I'm really feeling his staff may think it's so obvious we need to come up with a reason not to have him
Yeah.
debate.
So let's ask that question. Is he not? Is he going to be a no-show for the debates because his staff is
June
scared to do it?
27th.
Yes, June. Okay. I know it's just. I have another Canadian question I'd like to ask after because I saw it in the chat from a fellow Canadian. I'd like to have that answered.
Tell me about, will he show up for the June 27th? And after your next question, unfortunately, I have to go.
No, that's fine. I'm amazed that you came at all, Linda. So
I'm just glad I could.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Well, let's not leave it so long.
Yes.
Next time, because I enjoy reading with you.
The Tower and Trump.
Sorry?
The Tower and Trump.
Ooh.
I don't know. And the Nine of Cups reverse. So it's a no.
Nine of Cups. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
That's definite. Oh, interesting.
Something may happen before June. You don't think they'll throw him in jail, do you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Something unexpected. I'm not feeling it more about his health.
I don't think, no.
They may slam him with a jail sentence and he pleads, I'm really sick.
Yeah.
No.
I'm getting the Page of Swords, like he's not a young buck anymore, and also, with the dementia, it's making him more impulsive and acting, really weird. The Hangman, he'll just be a sacrificial lamb if he does it. They're going to pull him out, the Hermit. Yeah. They're not going to let him do that. He's not the star he used to be.
Yeah.
And look, he's become more childlike, reversing. So no, I don't think he will. I mean, they've been it. Just
Linda, if he does, it'll be a disaster.
I know it, and it still surprises me that he's still a front runner.
Foster, it's still June 27th. Trump tried to act like there's a Fox debate on October 2nd.
Right. Yeah,
Biden's not doing a debate with Trump on Fox. June 27th and September 10th.
And he wants no audience, and the mics are going to be cut off as soon as your time's up.
Thank God, that's the only way you can have a debate.
I know. You remember Biden said, "Will you shut up, man?" Or "Man, will you shut up?"
Okay, what's your Canadian question?
Yeah, that was Christy. Let's see. Christy Freeland is the deputy prime minister in Canada. Will she ever be? Will she be able to become prime minister? Now they're asking as if she'll be the first woman prime minister. She won't be, because back in 1993, Kim Campbell was the first woman prime minister, but she was only in for about 9 months, and then there was an election. So, will Christy Freeland ever be
Is Canada a little bit mean towards women too?
Sorry, what?
Is Canada a little bit mean towards women?
Well, yeah, it's not as, I mean, we have a lot of women in cabinet. We have a lot of, people like your Congress and stuff like that. We do have a lot of MPs, but it's still, it's still not.
I don't see her. There could be a woman, but it's not her.
It's not her. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see what I get. Will she be the first? Will she be? Hmm. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so
Thank you.
much. I've downloaded the Kindle version of your book. I'm
Thank
excited to read it. I've got so many books. My kids brought me this Kindle for not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, and I thought I would never use it because I like the physical,
Yeah,
thing of
I like
having the book. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I've got all these books. I mean, this little thing, and I can put it in my suitcase if I go traveling and have all these books I can read. So I'm excited to read your book.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So thank you so much. And
Thank you, guys.
bless you. You didn't have to come on today. I was fully prepared that, because,
No, no,
family
and I had
history.
to reschedule with Jen, but I'm doing a show with her. But
Mhm.
if I have an opening, because as soon as I get done with the times, I have to be on the computer and get flights, hotels, etc.
Yeah.
All
I'll,
right,
I'll,
you
give,
guys.
I'll give you, I'll pass on a hug to Kevin Lewis. He's a friend of mine. He's my hairstylist. I'll give him a hug for you.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, he's such a gem. Oh my gosh.
He's
Love him to
funny
bits.
as hell too.
Oh, he is.
That San Francisco show with me and Mel. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah,
And he
yeah,
loves my sister. He was dying laughing.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
a good audience.
yeah. Okay. Well,
honey.
everybody, just a minute. I have to go back to. We're going to end the broadcast, and we'll make it not so long next time.
Okay. It sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
sweeties.
bye.
Take care.
Okay. Bye.